Electromagnetic theory. This is the one of the most important subject under the GATE physics, CSIR physics, JEST physics, IIT JAM, MSc entrance physics. So in this lecture we discuss some solve example on Coulomb's law application. The first example is the Coulomb force between two charges Q1 and Q2. Distance d apart is F. So we have two charges Q1 and Q2. Okay, we have two charges. And what is the distance between them is d. Distance apart at them is a d. Keeping F constant if the magnitude of Q2 is half, means magnitude of Q2 is half of the original one and the distance between them is changed to x, then the value of x as to d will be. So we have to find the value of x as to d. So what is the condition here? Okay, distance is changed, Q1, and the magnitude of this Q2 is half. So Q2 is Q2 by 2. This is the half of Q2. And the distance is changed. That is d to x. Then we have to find the value of x as to d. Then what is the x as to d? So we have to find this ratio. And what is the condition here? We have to keep the force constant. That is F remains constant everywhere. Okay. So what is, according to Coulomb's law, what is the force? F is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon D square. Okay. So here is force is equal to Q1. What is Q2 by 2 upon x square. And we have to keep the force constant, that is F constant. So we equate these two. So F is equal to, so F is constant here. So we can write it as K Q1 Q2 upon D square is equal to Q1 Q2 by 2 upon x square. So we can write it as K Q1 Q2 upon D square is equal to Q1 Q2 upon this going to denominator 2x square. So यहाँ K और K, okay, sorry यहाँ पे K है. So K get cancel. This Q1 or Q2 both are same. So here Q1 Q2 get cancel. यहाँ 1 by d square is equal to 1 by 2x square. So we can take it as numerator, that is d square is equal to 2x square. So and we have to find the ratio of x by d. So we can write it as x square 2x square by d square is equal to 1. Here 2 is multiply. When 2 goes right hand side, it is on denominator side. So x square by d square is equal to 1 by 2. And we have to find the value of x by d. So by taking square root, it is x by d is equal to 1 by root 2. So x as to d is equal to 1 as to root 2. This is our answer. Example number 2. We have 4 charges are arranged at the corners of a square of side 2a. Okay, as shown in figure. Okay, we have 4 charges, and 4 charges are kept at the corners of a square, and the side of the square is twice A, and the resultant electric field at the center is, so we have to find the resultant electric field at the center O due to these 4 charges. Again we draw this diagram, the square. Okay, sorry, the square. Here Q minus Q plus Q minus Q. Okay, and we have to find the electric field at the point center. This is O point, and the side is twice A. This is twice A. This is twice A. Twice A. And this side is, so because of all are twice A, this side is 2 into twice root A. This whole is the hypotenuse. This is 90 degree. So this is hypotenuse. So this is 2 into under root 2 into A. And the half part of this is root 2 into A. So we have to find the electric field at the center due to these 4 charges. So here is no any charge. That's why we consider the plus 1 charge is here. Okay, we consider the plus 1 charge here. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Due to charge 1, some electric force is created. So this charge is positive. Again this is plus 1 charge. That's why they repel each other, and the direction of the force is the away from the charge. So the direction of the force is away from the charge. So this is the direction of between them. So F1 is equal to K. This is Q. Here is plus 1 upon, what is the distance? Root 2 into A. The square of root 2 into A is 2A square. Similarly, F2 is equal to, this is plus charge, this is plus charge. Therefore, they repel each other, and the direction of the force is away from the charge. So K, Q, and the distance is root 2A. The square of it is 2A square. Similarly, F3 is equal to, this is plus 1 charge, this is minus Q charge. Therefore, they attract each other, and the direction is the towards the charge. Okay, towards this charge. So K, this is Q. We take only magnitude, not considering the sign of it, and this distance is twice A square. Okay. Similarly, F4 is equal to, and the F4 is K, Q, 2A square. Here is minus charge and is plus 1. Therefore, the both charges attract each other, and the direction is the towards the charge. This is the direction. Okay, F4. The both forces are same, equal, and the angle between these two is 90 degree. Okay, यहाँ पे जो एंगल बनता है वो 90 डिग्री होता है. अब यहाँ पे जो 1 and 3 है, इन दोनों के बीच जो एंगल बनता है वो 0 डिग्री है. बोथ एरोज आर इन सेम डायरेक्शन. तो 1 और 3 के बीच जो एंगल बनता है वो 0 डिग्री होता है. और व्हेन थीटा इज 0 डिग्री, देन F इज इक्वल टू क्या होता है, F1 प्लस F3 हो जाएगा यहाँ पे. सो F1 क्या है यहाँ पे, K Q अपॉन टॉइस A स्क्वायर प्लस F3 इज K Q अपॉन टॉइस A स्क्वायर. दैट इज यहाँ पे जो F आ जाएगा वो K Q अपॉन A स्क्वायर. दिस Q दिस इज द F. ओके, सिमिलरली जो 2 and 4 है, इन दोनों के बीच जो एरो है वो इस डायरेक्शन में है, तो इन दोनों के बीच थीटा है वो 0 डिग्री है. सो F इज इक्वल टू F2 प्लस F4, दैट इज इक्वल टू KQ अपॉन twice a square plus KQ upon twice a square, that is equal to KQ upon a square. This is F. और यहाँ पे इन दोनों के बीच जो एंगल बनता है वो 90 डिग्री बनता है. So when theta is 90 degree and when both forces are same here, both forces are same, then FO जो सेंटर पे फोर्स क्रिएट होगा, FO इज इक्वल टू √2 इंटू F. ओके, यहाँ पे जो दो फोर्सेस हैं वो इक्वल है, दैट इज F at O इज इक्वल टू √2 इंटू KQ अपॉन A स्क्वायर. KQ upon A square. This is the force exerted at the or electric field at the center due to these four charges, and we can write it as FO is equal to, what is the value of K? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught √2 into Q upon A square. Okay, this is the final value. Example number 4, find the x component of force on a charge minus q at a distance x due to the discrete charge configuration as shown in figure with a direction. Okay, तो हमारे पास दो charges हैं q and q/2. The distance between them is 2d and the distance from the center to the charge minus q is x. So we draw this diagram. Okay, this is charge q, this is q/2, this distance is twice d, and the charge minus q is kept here. Minus q, this distance is x. So this charge is plus q, this charge is minus q, therefore they both are attract each other, and the direction of the force is the towards the charge. So force due to the charge, this plus q is the direction of the force is towards the charge, this direction, and it makes an angle theta here, and this force component is resolved into two components further. Okay, so this angle is theta, that's why this angle is theta. Okay, and this component is F1 cos theta, and remaining this component is F1 sin theta. Okay, the distance, this distance is twice d, so half of this is d, this distance is d, and this distance is x, therefore this distance is under root d square plus x square according to triangle law. Okay, then force exerted due to this charge is F1 is equal to K, this charge q into q upon the square of the distance, that is d square plus x square. This is F1. Similarly, force exerted due to this second charge q/2 on the charge minus q. So both charges have opposite polarity. So this is minus, this is plus. Therefore, they attract each other, and the direction of the force is the towards the charge. So this direction and the force component is resolved into further two components. Okay, this makes an angle theta. It resolves into further two component. This is theta. Okay, so this is F2 cos theta and this is F2 sin theta. This distance is so d and this distance is x, so this is d square plus x square. So F2 is equal to k q, it is q by 2 upon this square, d square plus x square. What we can write? F2 is equal to k q upon twice d square plus x square. And in the question we have to find the x component of force. So here we have to find only x component. So this sin theta component are in a x axis and this cos theta component on a y axis. So we have to calculate only x component. So x component of force is, here F1 sin theta is in a left hand direction. The direction is towards left hand and the direction of F2 sin theta is towards right hand. So that's why Fx is equal to this F2 sin theta, and this is in a negative direction or left hand direction. That's why it is negative F1 sin theta. So यहाँ पे sin theta कॉमन है, that is Fx is equal to F2 minus F1 sin theta. Okay, put the values of F2 and F1. F2 is Fx is equal to F2 is k q upon twice d square plus x square minus F1 is k q upon d square plus x square into sin theta. And the value of sin theta, okay, this is angle theta and the sin theta is equal to opposite side upon hypotenuse. This is opposite side. The value of this is d. It is d upon hypotenuse is under root d square plus x square. So we can put this value here. So Fx is equal to here k q upon d square plus x square common, only 1 by 2 minus 1 into the value of d is, sin theta is d upon square root d square plus x square. So this becomes Fx, it is Fx is equal to minus k q upon twice d square plus x square into d upon under root d square plus x square. Okay, calculation of this is, and the multiplication of these two terms is Fx is equal to k q d upon twice, this becomes d square plus x square raised to 3 by 2 and this has minus and therefore minus I cap in a x direction. This is in a x direction, therefore this is minus I cap because of this sign. Okay, so this is in a left hand direction. So this is our x component with a directions according to our question. Example number 3. A point charge plus q is placed at the centroid of an equilateral triangle. तो हमारे पास यहाँ इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल है और point charge plus q, this is point charge plus q is placed at the centroid of an equilateral triangle when a second charge plus q is placed at a vertex of a triangle. Then we place second charge plus q at any vertex of a triangle, and then the magnitude of the electrostatic force on the central charge is 8n. That is, magnitude is 8n on a central. 8n means 8 Newton on a central charge. And the magnitude of a central charge when a third charge plus q is placed at the another vertex of the triangle. When we place the third charge on another vertex, then what is the magnitude of the first charge placed at the centroid of the triangle? The question is that कि हमने जो एक और चार्ज यहाँ पे ऐड किया, तो जो इस सेंट्रल चार्ज है उसका मैग्नीट्यूड है उसमें कितना चेंज हो जाएगा, इसे हमें फाइंड करना है. एंड आंसर इज दैट द इक्विलैटरल ट्रायंगल हैव सेम साइड. ओके, इक्विलैटरल triangle have same side and angle, and when we kept charge on another vertex, okay, यहाँ पे हमने चार्ज पुट किया है अनार. when we kept charge on another vertex, the central charge remains same. Okay? Because triangle is an equilateral triangle, यहाँ पे भी जो sides है all sides are same and the angle जो बनेंगे यहाँ पे वो भी same होंगे. तो इसके बीच जो हमने कोई भी चार्ज ऐड किया तो जो इसका मैग्नीट्यूड रहने वाला है वो सेम ही रहने वाला है. इट इज वर्टेक्स द चार्ज रिमेन्स सेम एंड द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स आल्सो रिमेन्स सेम. द मैग्नीट्यूड of electrostatic force remains same. हमने यहाँ पे एक और फोर्स भी ऐड किया तो तब भी यहाँ पे जो मैग्नीट्यूड रहने वाला है फोर्स का एट द सेंट्रॉइड वो सेम ही रहेगा 8 न्यूटन. Example number 5. Find the force on plus q charge placed at a distance x from the discrete charge distribution as shown in the figure. So this distance is x. So force on the charge q due to this charge plus q by 2 is F1 is equal to K, this is Q, this is Q by 2, okay, upon the square of the distance, that is x square. Okay. Similarly, this is twice d plus x, that is twice d plus x. This is the distance between the plus q charge and this q charge. This is twice d plus x. So F2 is equal to K Q Q upon the square of the distance 2D plus X square. And this force is positive, again this force is positive, therefore they repel each other and the direction is the away from the charge. So this direction is this direction. Okay, and similarly when we consider these two charges, this is again positive, therefore they repel each other and the direction is the away from the charge. So this is again this direction, so the angle between them is 0, that is theta is 0 degree. And then the force, resultant force F is equal to F1 plus F2. So here F1 is equal to K Q Q upon twice X square plus F2 is K Q Q upon 2D plus X square. And this is only in X direction, okay, X axis. So only I component or is here, not Y component. We can write it as force on the charge, net force on the charge Q is equal to, here K, Q, Q are common, remaining terms are 1 by 2x square plus 1 by 2d plus x whole square I cap. This is the net force on the charge Q due to these two charges. And here only I cap because this is on x axis, not any y term considered here. Okay, that's why only I cap.